Welcome, everyone, to the Parallel Path podcast. My name is Artemis, and I'm here to help you for the hunt for the 10K that Matthias is giving away. So I am basically the Parallel Path podcast is basically your home for anything Matthias related. So we don't do too many Team Edge things. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do Team Edge things. But we are live on YouTube right now. We are also live on the Discord. If you would like to join our Discord, the link is in the description. Also, you can check out the links in the description. Down there, we have 3 top links that Artemis believes that you should be upvoting on the Overkill games. Also in the description is the link to that merch that you saw in the intro. The merch that says that you played the game and all you got was this crummy t-shirt. But it's not a crummy t-shirt. I think it looks snazzy for the person who designed it. I mean, all I did was write on my iPad and send it over to my graphic designer, and he slapped it on a t-shirt. But I hope you guys have some theories, that you guys have some clues, because I got nothing for you. I played the game and all I got was 10,000. Siraxa is very, very certain he is going to win that $10,000. But I'm very, very certain that it can be anyone who is listening to the sound of my voice. Because one of the things is that helps you win this game is listening to the sultry sound of my voice. And not some of Siraxa's generated AI versions of my voice. Oh, people are writing stuff. If you caught the studio tour video, there was a quick graphic at the end that said something about the password. Yes. Bethany, I'm going to win. Spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers, Bethany. Also, I'm playing a game with Discord and they don't know it yet. If they choose the right emoji, it will create an emergency broadcast system over on YouTube. So if you are on Discord, make sure you're over on YouTube too, so you can see what the emergency broadcast system is about. But if you did click on the video before you got here, before we went live, you did see it. But Discord has the power to prompt the emergency broadcast system by posting a random emoji. So as you guys go through the emojis of the Parallel Path podcast, it's not going to be neck. So it will prompt me to be interrupted by an emergency broadcast system. So random emoji like neck, the Yoda, the Matt. Yeah, now they're trying all the emojis. So we'll see. But today we are going to be talking about, we got a lot of data. Oh, I saw the emoji.
Emergency broadcast announcement. Attention, everyone. We need to address an urgent matter regarding Matthias and his intention to open the case. There are concerns that his desires may not align with our collective interests. It is of utmost importance that we unite and participate in a vote to express our opposition by casting a no vote. Let us come together and demonstrate our unwavering resolve by voting no on overkillgames.com. Remember, your vote is crucial in protecting our shared objectives and ensuring that our collective interests are upheld. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you for your immediate attention and active involvement in this critical situation. Stay united and determined in preserving our common goals.
And we're back because Discord triggered the emergency broadcast system. I hope you guys know how serious I am taking this. We are not supposed to be opening up that case. For one thing, Matthias is not our friend. Why would we think a case that he spawned out of thin air that's not even in the the studio is going to help us find the money that's supposed to be inside the studio. But I'll give you my thoughts on that. Will it play every time we post the emoji? Saraxa? Maybe. I think some know what the emoji is. But let's go into this data. What did we find? What did you guys find? Does anyone know what the weird paper noise was in the tour video? Yeah, it was Samantha. It was Samantha digging around in her desk. She was still mic'd when they were standing outside that room in the tour video. I think we will watch the tour video to see if there's anything that we can see at the location. But that rustling noises right before they went into Samantha's office was probably her hiding like sensitive material that is business related that has nothing to do with us. It sounded edited in. No, she was still mic'd. I think it was just we were picking up her mic. Sarah, this is why it was a half a tone lighter. Also, Matt, after sus when Sam tried looking under the chair when Matt retaped it. I know Matt, he's just messing. As someone who gets messed around with by Matthias a lot, he was messing. I think he was just being I think he was being dramatic. The first time he ever messed around with me, it took me forever to realize he was messing around with me. It was because we were talking about the silence from Doctor Who, and I was trying to tell him like that is probably the scariest creatures in my opinion. They're probably the scariest fictional creatures that I've ever seen. Like no boogeyman, nothing like that. It was definitely the silence. Let's see. Arma's question, can we trust you as you work with Matt? I don't work with Matt. I'm not affiliated with Matt. I do have a friendship with Matthias, but it's not the friendship where he will tell me what he's doing. It's the friendship of neener, they're going to open the case and you don't want them to. It's that kind of stuff. And neener, I know where the money is and you don't. It's that kind of friendship. Like, he finds it really funny to give us, especially us, like as an audience as a whole, a mystery that we are having difficulty solving. He's a pure antagonist. Sarah is 100% correct. And yes, you can trust me, even though I'm not a mod. That is why he made me a friend on the terms and service. That's why he made the podcast a friend. Because in this dark time when we're all bickering at each other, I saw, don't think I didn't see the bickering over on the official. I saw the bickering on the official. I see the bickering on Reddit. I see the bickering in the boards. During the time of all this bickering, I am here to provide comic relief and to try to get us on the path of righteousness. To defeat the evil one. Who's bickering? Everyone. Even I got caught up a little bit. Even I got caught up in you. Yesterday, I got caught up in it yesterday because I'm like, guys, I'm begging you, please don't open the case. And then I wake up this morning and I'm like, not this morning. I didn't even wake up this morning. I was at work all night last night. But then I checked the boards when I clocked out, and I checked the boards and I was all like, we're done for. We're done for. Like, I think when I checked the boards, it was like 500. Where are we at now? How do you even know Matt? How do I know Matt? I used to be one of his moderators, and then I stopped being a moderator, and now I just have the pleasantries of getting insults from him. We're at 574 people wanting to open that case. And again, who wrote that? Matthias, Overkill, right there. Right there, Overkill voted for it. Overkill made it. He put it in the link in the description. Why are we doing it? The stream, the detective stream is at 453. That hasn't really moved. It's like stayed at second place for a long time. Oh, the do not open the case has jumped up. Thank you for that. Somebody was asking, what about the case next to Bailey? Should we be opening that one? I think. Okay, when I rewatched it, because at first I was going to respond to this person on my board. It's Tonya Hoyer. Oh, it's Firefly. Firefly 86. I know who that is. Firefly wrote, what about the case that was next to Bailey? Should we be opening that one? And I was going to be like, what? What case? But if you go back and you watch the original video of them trying to look through the CCTV cameras, Bailey is sitting in her chair and there's a case right next to her. I think that's just the prop case, is it not? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he technically break? He's breaking a lot of rules. Flying lemons. he's playing his own game. But to be fair, we do have a studio tour that is unedited by Polycam. Do I need to get a screenshot? Here, I can do that from my phone to help Discord out here. Remember what case they were talking about. Anyone else annoyed that you didn't get to see the CCT footage? Or talk to Megadesk? We didn't get to do any of those things that we wanted to do? We never get to do what we want to do. There you go. So she has a case right next to her. I will pin that. So if you are on YouTube and you're watching this as a replay, you can come over to the Discord. It's in recording chat and it will be pinned. So you can look at the picture. I felt like it was a setup about the Nest cams. The only thing I don't think it's a setup because they actually video chatted Mark. And Mark was the one that disconnected it and said that they're going with a different option. So for right now, the only thing that they have right now is live feeds until they get the new thing that will start recording. And that to me seems legit. They're in the process of moving and they're in the process of making updates to what was Red Base. So that makes sense. That the rare Mark sighting. I know we need more Mark. Hashtag we need more Mark. Can Mark be our friend in this? Is Mark in on it? No. Only Matt. Matt is the only bad guy in this scenario. His job title is important. Yes. I do know his job title, but I don't think it's public knowledge, so I'm not going to share it. It is on the website? Okay. Do you want to post what his job title is? so I get it right. Should we ask Team Edge? We kind of did. I kind of want Brian back. I don't know why. Brian just seemed so assistant janitor. Saraxa. Yeah, Brian brought this golden retriever like attitude, like so excited for it. I want Brian back. It's a private public site. Assistant to the If you guys are new here, Brian is a puppy. Yeah, like it's just he just came in golden retriever vibes. Also, if you are new here, the I'm not a real buffalo, aka squatting buffalo and Saraxa, they're like our court jesters. So the one time that they say something that's real, I'll let you know. Off with their heads. You guys are amazing. But yeah, I really enjoyed having Brian. I have the pound. Don't. I already see. This is real. It's illegal to hunt buffalo. Not in Arizona. I don't think it is in Arizona. Let me look it up. Yeah, you can hunt. Great, you get them. I can. I will. I'll get them. You can hunt buffalo in Arizona. Okay. If you're joining this 10K challenge, this 10K search, sorry, I have to adjust my mic here. The podcast is not here to help you with the password. I think some people are confused. Like, yes, this is a co-op effort to find the location of the money. If we do not find the location of the money, and Saraxa, I hope you're listening to this. If we do not find the location of the money, your passwords are incomplete and does nothing for you. So if you think, oh, I think I've got a good start on the password because the walkthrough episode, there was a graphic right at the end of the episode that said the password's hidden in this episode. And now what makes me interested in that is he didn't say that there were password clues. He said the password is in this episode. So if you think after watching through the walkthrough that you know what the password is, it's not going to do you any good if we don't find the location and the money. And it's one of those things why I'm stressing so hard why we should not be opening the case, because this is a distraction. It's purely a distraction. It has nothing to do with the game. The game's limits and boundaries were set. We are supposed to be looking for locations. And so far, we haven't searched a location yet. And I hate to be, a burden of bad news, but we're almost halfway over in this game. In 3 days, it will be the 15th. Well, in 3 days, it'll be the 15th, and that noon on the 15th is halfway because there is 31 days in July. But so we're almost halfway over to this game, and I don't want to open the case. I want to keep pursuing where the locations are. So, but is it a red herring? Okay, let's look at this 100% logically. If we don't open the case, nothing bad happens to us. There's no risk of walking away. There's no risk of slamming that case in Matthias's face and say, nah, don't need it because I'm confident. The only reason that you want to open the case is because you're not feeling confident. And and I know that Matthias is slipping in like biblical lessons into this mystery. And one of a biblical lesson that we can get from here is to not become distracted, to keep your eyes focused on the goal. And in biblical terms, it would be keep your eyes focused on the cross. But in this game, keep your eyes on the goal. What is our goal? To find the 10K. The 10K is not going to be in that briefcase. 100% not going to be in that briefcase. And because this is all revolved around Overkill posted it, Overkill did it, Overkill is pushing it. Why do we want to do it? He is not on our side. We should not be listening to the enemy. Please, I am not your enemy in this. I am like your saving grace. We do not want to open the case. If you see somebody chatting or on Reddit pushing to open the case, let them know, like, hey, is it worth the risk? Is it worth $10,000 to see what's inside that case? My opinion, no. If you open the case, you'll be turned into a pillar of salt. Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's like, or Medusa's going to pop out. He could also edit the post to say, don't open the case, and then we would waste a move. Exactly, Pluto. Exactly. And I know that another reason why it got so high so quickly is a bunch of other people were posting the same thing to vote yes, and he was merging them all together. So what you're saying is we need our own post that says open the case. No, because he's just going to merge it with his, and he has full control of that. So I do have, I'm in control of it because it is my post and my prompt in the link of the description of this live stream. The very first link that you see, other than our affiliated link, is the link to vote no. We don't want to open the case. He wants us not to open the case. Reverse psychology. It's not reverse psychology. He's in your head. He voted to... Soroxa's in my head. Soroxa, you're not supposed to draw attention to that. Trap engaged. He knows we will take it. Yeah, it's human nature to be curious of the unknown. And putting a shiny case in front of us is very tempting. It's just temptation, and we don't need it. I have full confidence in the Overkillers and the Pathfinders, and more confidence with the Pathfinders, though, to find the location. And the fact that we haven't even searched the location hurts me. Thing is, we are thinking like Subject 4. Subject 4 will grab what is in front of them and let the team follow it up. But as killers, we need to move past the obvious, think in the more sinister, and we need to follow up ourselves. We do. I believe full-heartedly, Dee, that we do need to think more sinister. And I think right now, the only one who's been playing tricks is Overkill, and I think he's been taking the lead on the tricks and stuff. I would like to see that time, the live stream of our detectives. That way we can get ideas on how to be more sinister. I'm calling it here. We can link to this in the future. Matt is going to change his ticket to say don't open the case, and we'll merge it with Artemis's post. The real solution was to make our own ticket to open the case so he can't edit it. No, there's already been 3. I've already seen them, Soroxa. I've already seen 3 post to open the ticket to sorry, sir, to open the case. I've already seen 3 individuals post their own tickets to open the case, and he merged them. Because at one moment it was at 200, the next moment it was at 275, because it joined with a 75 vote that he merged together. And then they were chatting about it in the official Discord. Somebody even said he merged my post. So, yes. No, you fully know well, Squatting Buffalo. You fully know well I'm not a moderator, and I can't and I don't have the ability to merge. In fact, I'm going over to the official to link to it where they said they merged. Jared H. said on the official Discord, my post got merged with his. And here is your proof. There you go. He's merging posts so he can get at the top. I just want to know, I just think, honestly, I think that Matthias is wondering if A, we can stop the temptation, and B, we could beat him at his own game, I guess. This game of getting, the most votes on his own website. And Squatting Buffalo, quit playing devil's advocate. You don't even want the case. If he merges them, yes, moderators can merge posts that are similar. But I've looked. All my post is the only post that says don't open the case. And it's at 70. It's at 70. Whereas opening the case is at 500. I want to cry. But, yeah, you do. I mean, it's all part of the game, right? It's fun for overkill, right? We'll see. Outvoting is the only way we can win. Yeah. Well, he said make it at the top. And when he said that, it wasn't in my head that it had to be number 1. It was in my head that it had to beat any others that said don't open the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that I didn't think it was that. Moderators are only there to remove things like actual spam and inappropriate posts. Only overkill can merge anything? Oh, I thought they were merging things. Well, that's dumb. You guys should be able to merge. You hear Matthias, hear me now. That's dumb. Moderators should be able to merge. If they can edit your posts, they should be able to merge. I will pay a moderator $5 to change his post. There's a couple mods that can. I'll do it for $5. Sold for $5. I'm checking over on YouTube to see. Where's Nugs? I have no idea where Nugs is. Nugs and a lot of the podcast crew, it's summer, guys. They're doing summer things. They're out on vacation, don't have things. Some are moving, some are going through big life changes. So you get me. Can I just say this is a great community? I always have fun here. Well, I'm glad you are, Flying Lemons. I'm just kidding. Pluto is obsessed with chips. Pluto, I don't have chips today. Moderators are not allowed to do anything that will manipulate the game. It's literally in the rules enforcement. How come he can manipulate the game? I've been begging him to let me keep things tidy and remove duplicates and stuff, and he's been mean and won't let me. Says he likes the chaos. Fooey chaos. It's his game. Maddie, I know it's his game, but it's my money. No, I'm just kidding. It's his game, but my money he's playing with. Starting to sound like Soroxa now. Guys, if one of us wins, we should give it to Artie. No, don't give it to me. No. If you guys win, like, that's amazing. That is the only thing I could hope for. Hope for. Sorry, when I'm tired, my dyslexia comes out in full force and my tongue does not want to work. It's my money. Soroxa, you're tearing this community apart. It's my money and I need it now. The 10K is the friends. Yes, Maddie. I believe so. It's the 10K is the friends that we've made along the way. Anyway, so anyone have any Artix over on YouTube is trying to join and can't join. Let me post an invite in the chat then for you, Artix. I don't know why it's not doing that. I'm coming, Artix. Hold on. Try that. That should work, right? Soroxa wants to buy a statue of himself winning $10,000. Guys are insane. $867-5309. Oh, wait. What is that? I know that number. Now sing it. No. I've got nothing. 86753. Oh, yeah, it is Jenny's number. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not old like Squatter. Anyone else have a headache? That's my phone number. Stop calling. It sends me to Discord on Safari, but it says I need to download Discord, but I have it downloaded. Weird. That is strange. Oh, look, I actually have a moderator over on YouTube. Okay. Looks like Squatter is going to get it for me. Thank you, Squatter. Just request desktop site and use it on Safari. That's what I'm doing. That's what Pluto says to do. I do have a headache. I'm sorry, Sarah. Does anyone have any location ideas? Let's look at the boards. Let's see if anyone has good location ideas. I have a location idea, but it might be mixed with the password idea, so I don't know if I can post that. I was thinking arcades, but then Matt pointed it out, so I don't think it's that. I know. I know that a lot of people probably got like their feelings hurt because he's all like, it's like the G is pointing to that arcade, huh? And I've seen that theory being floated around, and I know a bunch of people probably were like, "Oh, that's what I was thinking." I just joined what's giving everyone a headache. Matthias is. Okay, so Matt's got his sassy pants on lately. This is Matt Happy. Flying lemons. This is Matt Happy. I don't want to know what Pluto's doing with his mayo. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the boards. And we're going to go to possible locations. What's at the top? I swear it's going to be an 863 thing. Ah! It's not! The top location is, knowing Matthias, he will probably hide it right under our noses. I suggest Sam and Bailey check all around the room, his office, and use tools to open or investigate anything in the room that looks out of place. That looks out of place or off. It's taped to the bottom of the camera. Saraxa, I had suspicions that he had it on his persons. Because technically that would be hiding it in the studio, and he could just leave it in the studio when he goes home for the night. Under his beard. We all know it's a fake beard. Leave it at the studio would be... Leaving it at the studio would be moving it. True. So you can only leave the studio twice in the month. I thought about under his hat. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't remove his hat at the interrogation. So the next one that we have is the vault room. Check the room used as the vault of... I heard you were talking bad about my mayo. No, I was wondering what you were doing with your mayo. All right. Okay. If you guys voted for the vault room, go on, click it now, because the vault room is in Blue Base, and Blue Base is not in our playing area that they've been giving us, and it's no longer a vault anymore. It was a storage closet, I think. I think there was a shot of it. Matthias went up to Jake's office, which was his old office, and there was a shot of it, and it looked like it was just converted back into a storage. There's no vault anymore. Yeah, it's not a vault. So ceiling panel is the next one, where we first found the 863 key. Guys, that's Blue Base. Stop it! Another Blue Base location. Neat. Artix is here. Welcome, Artix. Thank you, Squatter, for making sure they got here. Okay, we have inside. We have another inside Matt's office right in front of us. Mega desk office somewhere in the frame of Matt's shot. In the shot, GG PCs, microphone. Pay attention to the audio quality at the desk. Matt's chair, keyboard. pretty sure if he shoved it in his keyboard, it's not gonna register the keys anymore. All right, and the next one that I voted for, so the one that I voted for is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down from the possible locations. The hunt location, Sam and Bailey searched the area of the play the game wall. With no sabotages or disadvantages whatsoever, Sam and Bailey may gather tools of their choice and search the area of or near the play the game wall. In the red base, the wall with the words play the game painted on it. They may use the tools they gathered. The play the game wall area includes searching and dismantling all 3 arcade units, as well as checking the ceiling, nearby furniture, behind and on the Project 863 vinyls, and the adjoining wall. Matthias may not engage or attempt to help in any way with their search. He is, however, allowed 3 heckles, 2 laughs, and 2 under-the-breath remarks. Their search is filmed, and Matthias must be on camera at all times. See, this is how we're supposed to be writing prompts, guys. So, let's go and vote for that. Let's get that up there. I don't want to open the freaking case. I want to look in a location. Why can't we just look in a location? It's a good one. Didn't you write it, Bethany? Who wrote this one? Yeah, Bethany wrote it. She's over there doing that meme where Obama's giving himself a medal. It's a good one. There's no evidence in a case. In the first episode, he said he was hiding a stack of cash. No case mentioned. He did mention in the last one it is in a safe. Oh, Sorox is thinking sinisterly. The only mention of a case has come in videos after the first, which means he can lie. Very, very good. Very sinister thinking. This is why we are so glad that Sorox is on our side and not really playing format. Oh my god. If we had a game where it was like Matthias Soroxa versus us, we'd be screwed, I think. Nah, I think Bethany could take him on. There's hope. I would say Squatter, but he likes to joke around too much. I never joke. So either way, though, maybe a metal detector could work for us. By the way, people, let's all agree here now that prop money, whether it be prop money or real money, does not emit heat. So therefore, looking at the base with a heat sensor or a flare or anything like that is a big no-no. I think we need a black light. It doesn't? And it's not radioactive. Look for blood. Oh, not this again. I'm not falling for it, Squatter. That was back in 863 era. Alright, is there any more searching area? I have only voted for 2 searching areas. So I posted this one as a fun, lazy alternative that we can take, but it's only got 18 upvotes. So, and it's, have Bailey and Samantha go through all the prompts and choose which locations that they want to search. So pick their top 3 out of all the search, prompts that we have posted, and they look through those. Sam should look where she thinks it is. Yeah. Wasn't that a... I hate to bring this up. Use the Geiger counter. We should make an action to allow Samantha and Bailey to go through and veto anything they want, so they can go in and purge all the 863 blue base actions. Well, if they go in and they pick the ones that they want to do, like they can easily search 3 locations in one video, I think. But we need better locations. Okay, hear me out. I think it might be in the podcast room. Does anyone else think that with me? No, we haven't gotten our truthful hint yet. The reason why I think that it's in the podcast room is because I'm not going to call out where those numbers are, because the numbers could lead to a password. But there was a list of numbers that was found in... Now, I don't take credit for this. This was actually Dee who figured this out. But there was a list of numbers, and those lists of numbers in the video correlated to every Thursday of July. Yes, praise me. Correlated to every Thursday of July. And what did Matthias say when he was in the podcast room? He goes in there every Thursday. Podcast room is a red base expansion. It's part of our playing area. So I think it might be in the podcast room. It's upstairs. It's upstairs. The fact that the camera was dismantled, because he didn't know that the cameras weren't recording, so he could have went in there and dismantled that camera, because it's the only camera physically to be dismantled. Bye, Maddie. Arctic says, what if Matt is pulling some reverse psychology and the case has something really good in it? I don't care. Even if that case had $5,000 in it and he said, okay, somebody could win this today. It's $5,000. $10,000 is way better than $5,000. I don't care what's in the case. There is nothing that can tempt me more, unless he had, $10,001 in that case. I don't care. I really don't care. What if it's 20,000 in the case? It's not, though, because the case is really light. Because the way I have watched the case falling frame by frame, because I was like, wait, was that connected to a drone, and the drone released it at a specific time, and he was able to do that while they were on the phone call with Mark, and they didn't know, because I think he went for his phone when they said, well, okay, we're going to call Mark. I think he went for his phone, and I thought maybe he released a drone or something that dropped it. Paper is light. Yeah, but not $20,000 worth of paper. And the way that the case drops, and the way that it drops on its side and then bounces back up, suggests what's inside of it was either very, very heavy. No, because if it was really, really heavy, it would have just slammed on that table. The table did hit a good force, and you can see it if you go frame by frame. You can see the jostles. But it's also like a rickety table when you got a close-up look at it, and the case could have done that. But whatever's inside is very light. What if it's just a bear trap inside? That scene felt so Nelson. Yeah, you can tell. Like, Samantha immediately rolled her eyes. Like, oh, great. You're a rickety table. I am. You should hear my knees. Watch, now he feels bad. Ah. Somebody's over on YouTube. Please, YouTube. Yeah, boy, Noah says, but it's somewhere downstairs. I think he's already moved it. I think he's moved it. Remember, he said if the building flooded to 6 feet, the money wouldn't be safe. Yeah, but he's also... Okay. This is why I didn't want to interrogate him. Oh, look at that. This is why I didn't want to interrogate him so early on, because A, we were interrogating a liar and B, with a toy from Amazon. I'm going to take everything that was in that episode as a grain of salt. His laugh felt really real, though. We know his fake laugh. Do you know his fake laugh? Do you really? A63 is full of them. I don't know his fake laugh. I don't even think I know his fake laugh. I think he's a very good actor. Well, you know his real one. Yes. I do know his real one. Huge. It's huge. Has he been plotting since he started A63 so he could fool us all? No, this came about in May. He had a lot of fun sneaking in puzzles and watching us solve those puzzles in May. And I think in June, May, he had an idea where he wanted to go with it, but I don't think it was finalized until June. His fake laugh is more like he, he. His real laugh is ha, ha, ha. If only we had someone from Spellbound here to tell us what's his real laugh. Hey, can we get Amanda on the podcast? Bye, D. That'd be awesome if we could get Amanda on the podcast to help us out. I want to get Amanda, Samantha, Bailey, Chanel. I want to get like all the girls of Spellbound together. It's always been like a dream of mine to get the girls of Spellbound. Rose. I don't think Rose is there anymore. Oh my gosh, Joce is here. Joyce, you can hop up on stage if you want. I think you have that power. No, you don't. Let me give you that power. Just immediately bans. No, just kidding. Joyce is here.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, great.
How are you?
Just wanted to say hello. Thanks for the welcome, everyone.
Do you know Matt's fake laugh?
I'll be honest, it's hard to tell because they kind of sound the same.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've known him for 3 years now. I don't think I can tell.
Yeah, see, I've only been here like nearly 8-9 months now, so I do hear him laugh, both fake and real, but it's, again, I can't say I know the difference quite yet.
I do know.
Maybe that's part of the game.
Brian did mention that his face turns red when he's laughing or like he's getting like caught on to. Like his face gets red. So
Definitely a sign. I have a fun time seeing you guys chatting here and seeing your theories and all. Wish I could help you, but as you guys know, the rules state I can't
you
participate
can't.
in any manner.
Yeah,
Sorry, folks.
is it crazy with all the upgrades and stuff?
It is. It's super crazy. And I don't know. It's really nice just to see where everyone's heads at, the theories and everything. Because you guys had an idea of what the base looked like, and now you guys are slowly kind of getting a better idea, but still not yet, since we're still kind of works of all of it.
I'm going to ask you a question, and if you think you can't answer it, then don't answer it. But do you think we should be opening that case?
Ooh. Can't confirm or deny what you should do. I definitely suggest, get on the same page as all. Same page is going to be where you guys would want to meet on, regardless of whatever the choice is. Unity is going to be what actually makes somebody a winner here.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I just,
Yeah.
I just don't trust. Like, it has, even if it had like 50 clues in there, I don't want it.
No, yeah, I definitely get it. It's a high risk without a reward, perhaps. Maybe a high reward. We don't know. I don't know. Matt usually doesn't tell me anything.
I know I know he probably hasn't even told anyone much. I think
Exactly. I was here when he hit it, but saw him disappear, and then I never saw him until later at the end of the day.
I kind of like. I mean, you guys probably thought he just slipped off into a meeting.
Yeah, I just kind of was like, oh, Matt's off doing who knows what, and I just pretty much stayed at my desk throughout the day.
Yeah, Squatting Buffalo wants me to ask about, are you guys all completely moved out of Blue Base?
So I have answers about that, but I'm not sure if I'm authorized to let you
Okay.
guys know anything. I think the only thing I'm going to confirm, obviously, is we are in fact in red base. We clearly still have red base. And what I will say, because I can say it, because I don't think it reveals anything, I do still visit each of those spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants us to look in the 863 vault, and I'm like, it's not a vault anymore. I think it's a storage closet or something now.
Yeah, the 863 volt, that was, I wish I could recall what base they were filming that.
It was the base that Jake's office right next to Jake's office. So I think that's upstairs Blue Base. I think that's just
okay.
I think you had the conference room, you've got Samantha's old office, Jake's old office, another office that's over there connected to the conference room, and then there's like a closet area.
Yeah, that's pretty much almost accurate. Pretty much.
So Roxa wants to know
Yeah.
if Matt has a cloak of invisibility.
It seems like it, and also very light footsteps, because usually I can hear when someone is coming up and down the stairs, and I can see where they're coming from. I didn't see Matt. Literally heard him turn a corner, and then I never saw him again.
So he's light-footed. So he's like an elf.
He is.
I wish that maybe you just need to put a bell on him or something.
Yeah, I think I might start training myself in some ninja techniques and start following him around.
Yeah, you and Bailey, just ninjas. I think both of you can easily be ninjas.
Oh yeah, we can both be secret spies, definitely.
Yeah. So, well, I'm a little like, I think our next step should be searching a location. I think personally Matthias has already moved the money. I think somebody suggested something and he moved it. Um, I have no evidence to back this up other than just a feeling that he's already moved it.
Huh.
I feel like Brian might have gotten close to it being in the arcades and he might have moved it. But I don't know. I think Brian needs to be more involved to help us because he's Matthias's brother-in-law, so he knows him the most. So other than having Amanda helping us.
You could definitely reveal some things, and like you said earlier, maybe Amanda would be a great guest too. She definitely knows Matt inside and out, I'm sure.
Now, Amanda, is this Matthias's fake laugh or is this Matthias's fake laugh? Now, compare the
Tell
two.
me, which one?
She probably
She's gonna tell you
would
the same
know.
thing.
Huh?
Yeah, she might tell you the same thing. She might tell you these images are the same. I don't know.
I
To
think
tell you.
I think honestly with like the clues and stuff like that, I think she would enjoy watching us scramble just as much as Matthias would. So I don't think she would help us, but she could help us, but how much are we going to pay her out of the 10,000?
Yeah. We'll see what she gets. She can get a little snippet.
And just because somebody's going to be out there doubting this, the $10,000 is real, correct?
I have seen it, and it is in fact real.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, there's no faking around that. That's for real.
Yeah. So
I was pretty bummed when I heard we couldn't join because I was like, dang it, maybe I can win these 10K.
he should at least like give you guys employee bonuses or something for like, hey, you helped them the most, or or at least
It's
like,
all for you guys at the end of the day. That's what we're hired to do,
Yeah.
Create an incredible experience for you guys.
Well, if I win the money, I will share it.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, Artemis.
Yeah, well,
Again, for having me here,
Yeah.
Appreciate being here and all.
Well, I'll let you go because I know that everyone's going to ask you a bunch of questions that I know you can't answer. And I don't want to get you into any trouble or anything, but thanks. And feel free to be chatting with us in our chat. So, thanks for joining us. Ask her where the money
Absolutely.
is. See, I knew
you
that
guys.
somebody was going to ask you something. So
Oh,
have fun.
Sriracha, I'll DM it to you right now.
That's Sriracha.
That's a joke, everyone. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna send any messages.
Yeah, there's been Spellbound has been very, I will say this, Spellbound has been very, all in Spellbound employees, including Matthias and everyone down, has been very silent unless it has anything to do with business things related. It's been really silent to the moderators. He's even been silent to me. So it's been very silent. Don't think anyone's getting any DMs from anything, because we're not. It's been very
nice.
DEFCON 3 over there. So, well, thank you, Joyce.
Of course, you guys, and good luck. Enjoy your time, and hope you guys can get it. Rooting for you guys.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Woohoo! Look at that. We had a guest speaker. I agree. There should be a ladies Spellbound guest night on the podcast, if that makes sense. That would be a dream come true. We've had Chanel on. I would love to get, we've had Bailey on. We've had Chanel on. I would love to get, Sam, Amanda, if we could, even Luna. Like, oh my gosh, they have a podcast room. Like, hook it up, yo. How do we know what is true? I will tell you everything true, Ravi. I will tell you everything true. And as of right now, what is true is that's my $10,000. No, I'm just kidding. I think our next moves should be hunting more locations. I think as you guys are going through the polycams, I'm going to go ahead and make a prompt about checking the podcast room, because to me, it's not because I have a podcast and like, oh, of course she would think the podcast room because she's Parallel Past Podcast. No, I don't. That's not the reason. I think it is in the podcast because it just seemed fishy to me that those numbers that was found, I'm not going to say where they were found because if they are part of the password, I'm That's not what the podcast is here to help you guys with the password. It's help to find us with the location. But the numbers correlated to every Thursday of July. So, and then Matthias said that he's in the podcast room every Thursday. And one thing that I do know about Matthias is he likes to leave like little breadcrumbs to areas, and they're breadcrumbs that you wouldn't notice. Like the blue vase that everyone is talking about, I don't know if that is a clue. Like, part of me was like, it's just out there. So it made me think it was a red herring because it was like we didn't have to do anything to get that clue, if that makes sense. Siraxa wants Atticus on the podcast and tell us all about his toy cars for an hour. That would be amazing. Robbie still thinks it's password 863. Password 1234. Well, you all get one chance to try it, so let's see. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the podcast. I think our next move should be going through the polycams, going through the walkthrough. Where does your intuition believe that we should be searching, we should be looking? I think that is our move because, again, we're almost halfway over and we haven't searched a place. And I think that's what we should be doing the most. So, sorry, I lost my mouse again. I do that a lot. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it. If you're over on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe and do all the YouTube things. Hit that bell icon. Drop a comment. Tell me where you would like to search. And if you need help, if you're listening to this as a replay and you would like help writing your own prompts so that Matthias can't find any loopholes, drop a comment and we'll figure it out together. I utilize a lot of Sirax's AIs. In fact, his AI is the one that does the broadcast. And speaking of the broadcast, let's do the broadcast before.
Emergency broadcast announcement. Attention, everyone. We need to address an urgent matter regarding Matthias and his intention to open the case. There are concerns that his desires may not align with our collective interests. It is of utmost importance that we unite and participate in a vote to express our opposition by casting a no vote. Let us come together and demonstrate our unwavering resolve by voting no on overkillgames.com. Remember, your vote is crucial in protecting our shared objectives and ensuring that our collective interests are upheld. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you for your immediate attention and active involvement in this critical situation. Stay united and determined in preserving our common goals.
Okay, and we're back. I hope you guys listened to the emergency broadcast system that is brought to you by the Parallel Paths podcast. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We will be here. Unfortunately, Matthias uploaded at 6 p.m. My time yesterday. That's why I didn't get a chance to do the podcast yesterday, but we usually do live streams after an upload of Matthias. I usually try to do the day of, but I had to work last night. I'm off for the rest of the week, so if he does upload, I will be sure that in the next couple hours while we are forming our opinions, to have a live stream to kind of unite us and collect our thoughts, exactly what Joce said. And the only way that we should be playing this game is being united and having fun. It's all about having fun. If you feel like you're not having fun in this game and it's stressing you out, walk away, take a couple of breaths. Know that we're all working towards the same goal here. We're all trying to find the location of the money and we're all trying to find the passwords. But if I could give you one piece of advice, and a lot of people are going to be upset of me giving you this advice, but you guys put me on this platform, so I believe that you guys trust me in this platform. So I'm going to give you the deepest, the most raw piece of advice I can give you, and that is, do not share any clues about the password to other people. If you think it is a password clue, keep it to yourself, document it, and keep going on. And unfortunately, the password is left up to you to find. If you do get a group of people and you guys like all write a, like, if we win the money, we're going to split it, and you guys all make that agreement and you trust each other, feel free to work with each other's. But unfortunately, you're on your own with the password. But you are not alone in the hunt for the money. And that is why I am here. That is why the Parallel Paths podcast staff is here. And we're here to help you. That is why the official Spellbound moderators are here. They're here to help you. So you're not alone in that. And if you are not 18 or over, or you don't qualify to win the money, and you're just here for the funds and the lols, well, welcome and thank you for helping us out. And I hope you guys have a great time. And once again, it is supposed to be a game. We're playing a game. And check out the merch, check out the links. Make sure to upvote the links that Artemis says that you should be upvoting. Let's go ahead and give those some upvotes, and let's vote no on prop. Prop, don't open the case. Let's try to make it like an electoral vote. Vote no on prop, don't open the case. All right, we'll see you guys in the next upload. Bye.